We're live. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another session of Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. We're here with Bex Marie and Teresa Warren are your hosts, and today we have a special guest, Jataria Suzanne. She's a shamanic healer. I'd like to ask you all to share this out to all your favorites, and if you could, like it up and share it to your friends. Today we're going to be talking about New Earth, etheric connections, and healing. And Jataria is a shamanic native healer, and towards the end of the show she's going to be doing a grounding exercise with us so we can be all grounded after we learn all these important things about shamanic healing and what it is and exactly. But first, Jataria, would you please explain, just give us a little introduction about who you are and what you do? Because you've got some awesome artwork going on there.
Oh, thanks. My name's Jataria Suzanne, and my Akashic name is Jataria and Rael. My Native American name is Crow Birchsong, and I'm an artist, and I'm a shamanic healer. And I live in San Diego, and I heal people all over the world.
Isn't the internet cool? We can do that from all over the world.
Totally.
Totally. And just a quick, I know we were just talking about it, but you too were spiritually awakened by a near-death or a death experience as well, weren't you?
Right.
So it's sort of been a theme in our show the past month, and it was like totally synchronistic. We didn't really plan it that way. It's just actually happened that way. So I guess Spirit wanted us to talk about that. So
right. I've read a lot of books about it too. I died and came back actually 11 times between the years of 1999 and 2003. And every single time except once, I died in November. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a Scorpio now. So it's really interesting. I got to go up to the higher realms, and I was shown by Archangel Michael and other angels, and so my Native American ancestors and other ancestors, all sorts of amazing stuff up there, including the Akashic records, the Akashic halls, all the different heaven realms that definitely span across all spiritual paths and religions. But I definitely saw angels, and then I came back.
That's sometimes, like I said, sometimes I think we need to be hit on the head with a 2x4 before we realize, oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing something else. So
right.
Yeah. So you also do some twin ray healing. Can you just explain just quickly of what twin ray healing is, as well as, and then we'll talk about your shamanism.
Okay, sure. Twin Ray Healing is a company that I just resurrected. I had it before from 2008 to 2016. Now it's resurrected on Facebook. You can find Twin Ray Healing on Facebook, which is a newly resurrected, or go to the old site on Facebook that says Twin Ray Healing and Star Reports. And I have over 26 or 27 really good reviews. And what I do is I do shamanic healing. And so I do body healing and spirit healing, for body healing. And I would love to talk about how shamanic healing is really unique. Did you want me to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, tell us about how that's different than just any other type of healing, because that was really interesting. You were talking before we started about that.
Okay. Shamanic healing, which is actually, out of all the healings that are in the world, the one that's most similar to it is actually acupuncture. In shamanic healing, it's based on what community you're in and what your family you're in. So every single part of your body corresponds to a different person in your family and a different person in your world. So, for instance, someone has something where all of a sudden they sprain their left hand, that means they're having trouble communicating with their wife. And so that's why we call it community healing, because you understand through someone's community what's going on in someone's body. Another part of shamanic healing that's unique to shamanism is called soul retrieval. And that's entering the void, which is not light, but shadows, traveling through shadows and through someone's timeline of shadows to retrieve pieces of the light, which are called soul fragments, and bringing them back to a person's body. So the only thing that's similar to that is, as far as the only thing that's similar to shamanism right now are different forms of acupressure and acupuncture. And shamanism started in ancient Russia, but spread out to the Americas and all sorts of places. But a shaman primarily is a person that keeps their body pristine as a temple in order to heal other spirits and bodies. And
Yeah,
the people that are...
I was just going to say, to keep your body um, like cleansed, is that like a physical thing you do, or is that a mental kind of thing?
It's a physical thing. Like, I've been celibate for more than 10 years. I'm vegan. I get 12 hours of sleep a night. I trance all the time. I do theta and Reiki on myself because I'm a conduit for the people that I heal. And I happen to also be a light worker in starseed besides being a shaman, so I use my clean conduit self to help Mother Earth Gaia.
Okay. That's really cool. And you said that they came over from Siberia. I guess some people are going, what, Siberia? But that's because of the land bridge. That's where
There was a land bridge.
North America was actually supposedly peopled at one point in time through that land bridge over the Bering Sea, right?
Right.
And
Like,
that's
if you
how
travel up to Alaska, I've been there a few times, and there's a strong shamanism culture there.
Yeah.
You can go to the place where I went called Nome, Alaska, and you're literally like, you can take a very short bus ride over to Russia. Or not
Wow.
bus ride, boat ride.
boat ride.
Yeah, like a 3-hour boat ride. That's it. It's very small. And it was covered with ice at one time.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's how.
Yeah.
So the traditions are oral, and now you said you were saying that this was passed down through your lineage as well.
Right. My grandpa was part Mayan and part Native American. He's passed now. He's in the realm of the ancestors. And he was a storyteller, so he healed people through storytelling. That's called clown healing, and it heals people through the spirit. Doesn't heal their body, it heals their spirit. There's several different kinds of healing. But I also tell a lot of stories that he told. It's healing to hear a story that makes you feel better and you connect with the different characters.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool.
Okay.
So when you so I know you do lots of other things. You do art, which is now. Does your art have healing in it as well? Do you use that, or is that for your own healing?
Well,
Your own key?
part of it is my own keeping myself clean as a conduit and putting everything that might be shadowy in me out on my artwork. But part of it is I got told by 2 different people that are Akashic, very high vibrational people, that they said that my artwork actually changes people's DNA. So I haven't,
Wow,
I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought that was pretty cool.
that's pretty cool because of the
Awesome.
power that you
Awesome.
put in.
Right, I put a lot
Yeah.
of
Neat.
potent artwork.
And there's lots of things. So that you also have an academy, a galactic shamanism academy. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what you're going to be teaching there?
Sure. Myself and my friend Jay, who's basically like my best friend now, he owns a healing company too called Avatar Activation .com, avataractivation.com, and he and I are going to start like a Jedi Academy. We can't call it Jedi though because Disney owns that. So we're calling it Galactic Shamanism, and we are going to be starting that in the next couple weeks. He's going to take on 9 or 10 male students, and I'm going to take on 9 or 10 female students.
Oh, very cool. So you'll be like Obi-Wan Kenobi, even though you can't say that. Or maybe like
Right.
Yoda.
But hopefully
Because you're
sooner.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't look like Yoda because I didn't want to say that. But you know.
No.
No, no.
So Jay and I
So
work
what
together on this already. We're working on it, and we're very much
you got
into
some
it.
students already? You got some students started or
We have people that are applying. We're going to be very carefully picking people that are very grounded on Earth, because this is for New Earth, to make sure we're going to be teaching them, and we're going to be healing them up and also teaching them how to be service to others.
yeah,
Service to others meaning how to help others and not be self-centered.
well,
So how to teach people how to be good people on New Earth, to help others and always be service to others. It's not automatic with everyone.
So you're doing this through the internet and sort of like a one-on-one type of class?
I'll be trying to meet as many people in person as possible.
Okay.
That's part of the criteria, is they will be meeting me in person. The females, and the males will be meeting Jay from
And you'll
Avatar
be healing,
Activation.
helping them heal and at first
Helping them
cleanse
heal,
and
healing them up, and then teaching them how to be service to others and teaching them how to help people. So they'll have exercises to do. So for instance, one of the exercises we thought of is go on a bus one day, stay on the bus all day, and tell everyone all day, Source loves you. Just to spread the light, to teach them how to do that. We'll be teaching them how to do crystal grids and other shamanic exercises.
Very cool. So in your home, in your setup, do you have crystal grids and you have certain things to keep around you that just sort of just keep your vibe up and stuff? What's a kind of a typical day for you? Like, can you describe?
Actually, I do. I wish
I
I could pan up and show you. I have a huge crystal grid right over there. Well, I have crystal grids around me. I always keep plants inside where I am. I'm actually about to move to the country in a few weeks to a horse ranch, which will be really great. Love horse energy. I also, to do a plug for, I pay these people $30 a month. They're called FLFE. And they send 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensional energy to you constantly for $30 a month. So I do that as well. And, I chant, and I'm vegan, and I pray, and I do everything I can to keep my vibration up.
Cool, very cool. And I imagine you astral travel too, by the sounds of it, every night.
I do sometimes. Most of the things I do as shamanic is that I'm grounded and I do things on Earth, of Earth, for people that are on Earth. That's why I'm saying I'm going, like, it's not so much going up and...
Yeah, going up is coming down.
Right. Whatever goes up comes down.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you want to take us through your grounding exercise, and just, take your time and take us through a whole one? Because as being the end of the week, as being moms and dads and busy people, and everyone can use grounding every day, and your grounding exercise, whether you're moving or just day-to-day stuff, I think grounding is a great thing to.
Yeah, grounding is so important. A quick grounding tool before I walk you through it is always just bare feet and bare hands, and getting around soil or grass or garden and just putting your hands down that dirt and feeling it. Also, I always keep a relatively big crystal on me. This is my labradorite grounding stone, my baby.
Nice.
So it's good to always keep crystals on you, like 7 crystal necklaces on me.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. You want me to show them?
Yeah, sure, show them.
Like most shamans, you'll see, like even my grandfather used to have a lot of these. So it's really good to have a lot of...
You have to tilt up because we just see the strings,
Oh, grounding stones on you is really good, especially if they don't have metal. Metal sometimes interferes with grounding. So I can walk you through the grounding exercise now.
Sure, that would be great.
Yeah, if you can follow along, it'd be great.
I was just before we started, I just wanted to see if Bex had any questions from our viewers, because she usually she's keeping an eye out, and just give everybody a shout out.
Lots of highs. We've got, let's see, Chris Allman said good morning. Tina McLean said, love this healing concept. Anna, see, Nuclear Rooter said, makes sense, very cool. And lots of hellos. And yeah, I'm not going to get this name right. Sorry. Dragic Philipsic. I'm not even sure. I'm sorry. But it says you must unlearn what you have learned. You know, so it's lots of good information. People are really enjoying the show. Nancy Louise says, yeah, I just got 2 pieces of spectrolite in front of me right now. They're definitely, you know,
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh,
really
cool.
enjoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that
labradite
one.
spectrolite. I love
Yeah,
it.
Oh, it's
beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the stone that empowers you and grounds you at the same time. It's such a beautiful balance.
Yeah.
Always keep one big
Anybody
chunk
has
on
any
you.
questions, just type them in and we'll ask Shataria what if she can ask Shataria anything you like if you want to put in and
Yeah,
I'll have all
anything.
her links. I just want to let you know that I always put in all the links in the comments. There's links already in the video, but I'll put in the comments. I'll put all our links.
Okay,
and their
great.
links
For Twin Ray
everybody
healing and
you
everything.
can get in touch with us or get in touch with Shataria personally. So yeah, for Twin Ray Healing and for your academy. So I put them in there
Okay,
if
cool.
they're interested. Because I went to
Cool.
that page. It's pretty cool, interesting. Lots of information on there.
Oh yeah,
It's
Jay's
pretty-
amazing.
Yeah. it's a
Yeah,
good-
we're 2 Jedis. We're back to back taking on ascension.
Yeah, and you do graphic design and web design too as well. You're just
I
like a
do,
real
but my
busy
primary
lady.
passion is shamanism and healing
Yeah.
people and making sure that everyone stays grounded. This next ascension period, what I call a portal, I'm calling it the 1414 portal, which is a 5-5, which is a 1. It's going to be a big push to get rid of our egos and to stay grounded no matter what happens. We're going to be tested. So that's why I really wanted to show you guys a nice grounding technique today.
Let's do it. We've got lots of time, so let's get into it. That'd be great.
Okay, so everyone can close your eyes and you can hold on to your spectrolite or your labradite or whatever crystal you have. Okay, and keep your feet on the floor. Put your feet on the floor. Okay, everyone. I want you to visualize, just follow along what I'm telling you and visualize what you can. And just use your inner eye and your inner landscape to visualize this. That you're now in a garden. It's a beautiful garden. You have bare feet. Your bare feet are now in the soil, which is a little bit wet. And there's grass there, and you're letting your feet soak into the muddy soil. And all around you are butterflies and birds, and you hear different animals and see different animals. And in the distance is an oak tree or any tree that you feel like you're attached to. It could be an elm or a birch tree. And you start walking towards it and you feel attached to this tree. And you're going towards the tree and you notice that there's a hole in the tree. And you notice that the hole is big enough for you to crawl into. So you crawl up inside of the tree and you get yourself in the tree. And you sit down in the tree and put your feet down. And you say, Body Merkaba, attach the roots from the bottom of my feet to the core of Mother Earth Gaia. And then you say, Body Merkaba, attach my invisible umbilical cord to the core of Mother Earth Gaia. Then you say, Body Merkaba, attach all of my chakras and my auric layers to the core of Mother Earth Gaia. And you stay there, you're in the middle of the tree, and you're feeling the warmth around you. And you say, body attached to the planet, body attached to the planet, as many times as you need to until you feel good and grounded. Visualize your umbilical cord being attached to the core of the planet. Visualize all parts of you and cords coming off all your chakras and attaching themselves to the core of the planet. You feel grounded and safe. You stay in the tree as long as you want as you visualize this. And you could, at this point, feel your chakras lined up, because once you are grounded to Mother Earth Gaia, the rest of your chakras above the root chakra are feeling safe enough to open and flower, and you might even feel activation in your crown chakra or your higher morphogenic chakras. And then now you feel free to take some breaths and wake up a bit and continue on your day. Right.
Do you do that like so wonderful?
Beautiful.
Do you do that like twice a day?
I do it a few times a day.
A few times a day?
Yeah, it's a pretty typical shamanic type of thing. I have some twists on it, but there's having the tree as a symbol, and I see it behind you, of Mother Earth, it goes across many different cultural things. There's the Judaic and the shamanic, and even in old cultures across the world, that the tree is mother. It's an entrance to mother. It's an entrance to the other world.
Tree of life and everything
life.
else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's so, yeah. I've done.
It's universal.
The trees are very close to me, so yeah.
How did you
Literally,
feel after that?
Much calmer. How about you, Bex and T?
Very relaxed.
Yeah. Very.
I feel relaxed, and I feel my Merkaba spinning nice and calmly in different ways.
Nice.
That's pretty neat. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Great.
Did you have anyone send any questions in?
They've all.
Let's see. We have one question. They were asking about iolite crystal. They said, "What about iolite crystal?"
They're asking about what?
Iolite crystal.
I don't
Iolite.
know.
When we were talking about the spectrolite, they were asking about iolite.
Okay, you guys could probably answer that one, because you crystal
They may-
planes.
I don't know iolite, but Neva Barthel feels
You can
so
use any
solid
crystal
and relaxed.
that vibes with you. It's no matter what crystal it is. It's a piece of Mother Earth. If it makes you feel grounded, then use it.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
feel like we're
People
always
use
drawn.
selenite.
Yeah, we're always
Yeah,
drawn
whatever
to
you're
the ones
drawn
they meant
to.
for us. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. For me, it's always spectrolite, or I really like Numite and the other crystals that are now coming out of Greenland. Numite is amazing, very grounding. I like watermelon tourmaline. What's not to like with that?
Yeah.
It's very
Oh,
grounding.
it's so pretty. Yeah. It's so
Yeah,
pretty.
It's
I saw
local
lots
here
of that
where I am.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it local? Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I
and
saw lots
the
of it
mountain
where
that I
was.
lived on, the mountain that I lived on for 5 years, called Mount Palomar here in San Diego County. It's
Oh, I know that
composed 100% of watermelon tourmaline. And the vibe here is really high, and you see ships and stuff all the time. And people say that the ships come to get refueled from the watermelon tourmaline.
Oh.
Like that's
Very
their
cool.
fuel.
That gives me the shakes. Woo! Woo!
Right on.
Chris Ullman said that was beautiful, and Tina McLean was saying that her crown chakra is itching. Yeah, grounding.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, once you ground, then the energy is coming down through you. So all of a sudden, it's not get stuck and stopping the energy flowing. It gets a good flow going
Right.
through.
It'll go through your whole pranic
Right on.
tube.
Yeah.
Because the grounding, anything that has to do with your mother, and everyone's real mother is like Mother Earth Gaia. And so anything that's to do with your feet chakras and your root chakra is your relationship with your mother. So if you develop a deep relationship with Mother Earth Gaia, then you have that as grounding instead of, I have issues with my mom or my stepmom. So that's one of the things I do as a shaman is, hey, Mother Earth Gaia is going to be your mom now. She'll give you some unconditional love. And then for your father, you can use Father God or Father Sky. And then your pranic tube will be healthier. Then you won't have any diseases that manifest because it's dis-ease. That means you're uneasy with your mom, Mother Sky, or uneasy with Father Sky or Father Sun or Father Universe. So I shift things around in people's families as I'm healing them, so that they don't feel like their biological family is causing disease in their body. That's why it's
Yeah,
called
because so
community
many of our
healing.
emotional turmoils come from the people around us, like so many of our interactions. And I mean, it's also very good for us, but it can also cause so many emotions trapped in the body are just, like you say, they cause dis-ease. So that's great that
Right. And
I never
that's why
ever,
it's so important. It's why it's so important in traditional shamanism to switch the family around. Like, okay, now what we're gonna do is, okay, I noticed your animal, your totem animal is fox, so that's gonna be your brother now. Your other totem animal is rabbit, so that's gonna be your sister now. So it changed the whole entire cosmology, and that's a big word for someone. So they have, fox as a sibling, rabbit as a sibling, sky as a father, Mother Earth as a mother. All of a sudden, their body's getting healthier because their relation and their society is shifted, and their body becomes the universe of health and vibrancy, and things just disappear once you're easy and you're feeling good about your family, which is the universe. Your body heals itself. It's not stressed about a mother-in-law or brother or sister or
because
anyone
we
like
can
that.
detach from them. We can have
Yeah.
a
It's not even
sympathetic
detached, it's
detachment.
just, yeah, subbing out. Like,
Yeah,
hey, your real mother is Mother Earth Gaia. She gave birth to you too. And,
yeah.
and it just feeling the ease. Otherwise, organs and parts of your body will uh, hold pain towards the feeling of not being good enough for your family. And that happens a lot, especially with people that are very spiritual and people that are indigos, people that are crystals, and people are rainbows, people that are star seeds, and people that are light workers. They constantly have the feeling that they're not good enough. That's why they're overachievers, and that's why a lot of things in their body go amiss, because they're amazing and they're going out there and being amazing light workers and star seeds, but their family thinks they're dark black sheep. And so I'm like, no, here's your new family, Mother Earth Gaia, and switch everything around. And then all of a sudden the body fixes itself.
Yeah, whole
It's
paradigm shift.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an entire paradigm shift, and that's what New Earth's all about. And New Earth, when all these different sacred texts like the Talmud and the Torah and all these different shamanic oral cultures and even some Buddhist texts and Vedic texts talk about New Earth and how animals are going to talk and trees are going to talk, and we're all going to be in 5D and interacting with all of these living things. It's not just talking about like a cartoon Walt Disney type of thing. It's saying that we're all going to heal each other. All of these different aspects of the cosmology. It's going to be a new way of looking at who we're related to as well.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Shataria.
Definitely.
And I will leave
Thank you.
your contacts in our comments, and people can message you privately or through your websites on the Facebook. So that'd be great.
Okay,
Thank
and
you
it's
for
it's
joining
it's
with us.
okay, cool. It's Twin
Yeah,
Ray Healing, Jataria Suzanne, and jataria.designs@yahoo.com.
yeah. And I'll have that all there, so they can just click your links, and you can put any other links you want in the comments too. And so
Okay.
you can, yeah, that'd be great. So, T, you have some announcements for us today?
I have
She's
some
our announcement lady
announcements.
this month.
First,
The announcement lady this month.
and it's a good thing I got sticky notes because it's funny how I was like, what was that again? So right after our show at 1 o'clock Eastern time, let's see, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock Central Time, but all the way back to like 11 Pacific Time, we've got Kathy Homeyer's show, Nourishing Your Multidimensional Body. So she's back, and we want to see that. And then tonight we got Janelle Cameron for the Cosmic Ascension Report, and that's about 8 p.m. my time. What time is it for you guys when it's on?
That's 8 p.m.
Janelle's
our
show?
time, 8 p.m.
8
Eastern.
p.m.
It'll be
Eastern,
7
7
like
p.m.
8
your
your
time,
time.
8,
Okay,
7
so
Central,
7 my time. Yeah.
yeah.
and
It's
5
always like,
Pacific,
I'm
yeah.
always so glad to catch it. Janelle's got so much information there, and I just love to watch her show. And then tomorrow we've got Caitlin, and I forgot to write down what time it was, but we've got Caitlin on early in the morning, and so you guys look forward to that. Now, have you been sharing out our show? Have you been liking it up and hearting it up? I've got the winners. So this week the winner wins a session with Rhonda, and boom, 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 boom. The winner is Sherry McCartney. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sherry.
Yay, Sherry.
Yay. That's
And
so
keep
great.
sharing it out. The next person will get a session with me. And I got several choices, and so we'll do that.
Awesome. Awesome.
And
So,
I think that's
happy,
all. Join the Akashic
what?
Academy because we have so much fun here, and you guys can like the page, and you can join our secret group where we really do some bonding exercises and have a lot of things going on. So join us.
It's like a gym membership, only it's a spiritual gym membership that you actually will use, and you can binge watch. It's great. It's great. It's great to meet your like-minded people inside.
Your spiritual family.
Yeah, it's a real great way to connect with other people around the world. And thank you. And I guess everybody in the U.S. today has Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day today?
Weekend.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Weekend?
Yeah.
Memorial?
Weekend.
Yeah. Ours was last weekend. So we had Victoria Day, so that's fireworks day. So it's
I get it.
ancient Queen's birthday. But you guys have a really blessed weekend, and
You too. Thanks for inviting me. It was
yeah,
awesome.
we'll be talking to you again.
Thank you.
And keep an eye on you. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, take care, everyone,
All right.
and blessings, everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste.